Welcome folks, this is Admiral Revan here, and we are doing Operation Ultimate Frontier. This is a great operation, don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed it very much. And look out, we have OverlordBou. A CC on NA, so big shout out to OverlordBou in this video, but welcome. Yeah, but definitely big shout out to OverlordBou. One of the great CCs that we have seen in here. Yeah, definitely a good guy all around right there. Alrighty then. Let the fun begin.
Warship commanders, clear the most direct route for aircraft in the specified sectors.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Okay. So in this operation here, folks, I mean, like what you're seeing is actually a little bit different to any standard operation that you've seen here. So let's go with the flow here. Okay. So we got a few things going on here. We got the Nicholas and the Mahan, and we got some destroyers to take care of. But yeah, it's actually pretty awesome. Whoops. Okay. That was a destroyer. No, so as you see that there's like 3 spawn points of those aircraft. Those aircraft are our allied aircraft that will be coming through towards the main base. Now, the idea in this battle is to basically move yourself to protect the base, because you start off with 2 different locations. You start off over here with your battleships and cruisers, and you'll start off with the other group down here, and your objective is actually to repel the enemy forces. Now as you go up there towards the base, I mean, like where those aircraft, those 3 aircraft locations are, because they do appear at random as well, just letting you know, you have to intercept and destroy those Atlanta class cruisers and just take them out as soon as possible, because if you don't, they will take out all your aircraft reinforcements, because like those aircraft reinforcements are designed to focus on killing off the enemy towards later in the battlefield. So pretty much remember that you got a lot of whole things like, you know, going on here. So it's actually pretty cool. So you got some destroyers and cruisers to deal with, which is pretty much, you know, something that you have to go with the fly here, and that's okay, it happens. But I'll, you know, just explain to you as we go here. As you can see, we got the Aoba Turpits is moving in. They're moving in to strike in and help out, and it's actually fun to see and watch. But yeah, it's definitely good to see in this retrospect. But it looks like, you know, it's pretty cool, you know, like with everything going on. So it looks like we got a bit of a good gameplay here. These ships do spawn at one point, so the battleship Turpits should be all fine. With the AOVA, there's a bit of a decoy, so that's all fine. Alright, so I'm gonna go down here and start attacking the enemy far south. Now we got the Indianapolis over here, New York been taken out, and there's the Wyoming. Now later on in this battlefield, I will mention this on this video, that I did come across some tier 9s as well as the tier 8s in the battlefield. And they do appear later on in the battlefield of this one, so you have to be prepared to reposition yourselves. Now, the funny thing about this battle, as the game progresses. See where that Clemson is in the middle? That base there, that port there, becomes active as a repair center. And you can actually use it to repair your ships later in the game. And use it as a bit of a, you know, standing last stand point if you want to keep luring the enemy towards you. And that can happen.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
But yes, definitely very interesting how this game plays out now. I'm gonna return the aircraft and send a new squad out there. But as you can see, that there's Dallas and also Atlanta up there that they need to be taken out. They're definitely doing a good job, the airborne interprets. So basically, once they destroy those ships up there, our reinforcements will come into play. Now, as you can see, that we have, you know, 3 cruisers disappeared, which is the Phoenix, 2 Omahas, and they can be taken out as well. So it's actually good to see, yeah, this sort of thing going on. All right. Let's have a look and see how we get closer to the enemy and see if we can score some good kills. Or at least some good damage. Well, the Omahas are getting taken out pretty quickly. And that's awesome though. Good to see. And my CV is moving quite well into position. And I just missed it, which is kind of lame. But that's okay. Alright. I have to learn how to aim ahead, apparently. With my CV gameplay. But that's okay, it's a bit of a learning curve. And we've got a Marblehead that's coming over. And it'll be good. Now, let me talk a bit later about what happened here. So it looks like we lost one of our teammates already, which is Cleveland. It's too early to lose a ship at the beginning. So as you can see, that in the distance over here is the repair circle right there. So that's where the ships are getting repaired right now, which is pretty awesome. As you can see, that in this map, you're wondering what's going to happen next. See the aircraft that are starting to appear on those the corner that I was talking to you about on the top right hand corner here? Well, okay, so that's phase 1 done. Phase 2 is basically you're defending the base, this big port here, and pretty much you and your team will have to repel the enemy attack as best you can. Now, there's a whole heap of, you know, awesome secondary objectives that will be beneficial for you, and I'll start explaining that in more detail right now. And I'm going over there to deal with, you know, this, you know, the CV side of things, and which my friend OverlordBou just pinged, which is right over here. And now I'm gonna start wreaking havoc on him. But yeah, it's definitely a great opportunity though. It's a very good opportunity. Alright, so my aircraft's getting chewed up a little bit here, and that's fine. But we're gonna try and, you know, score some good hits here, but unfortunately too much anti-aircraft fire as it got closer and closer because of the Dallas and using special ability.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
But be careful of, you know, the ships that will appear in the middle there towards the south. There'll be some tier 8s, tier 7s, and I think some tier 6s as well. But there'll be a tier 9 later on the match that you have to fight against, and that'll be really challenging.
to evacuation. Protect the aerodrome until embarkation is finished and the transport aircraft.
Alright, let's see what's going on here.
Gunfire support for attack aircraft.
There's some aircraft all over the place coming over. There's the Ranger.
Airborne.
He's staying there. Pensacola, Omaha. That's fair enough. I am just going around for a cruise, around the back behind the CV. And yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Just playing it safe. Now, with those crosshairs on those ships, like these ones, they are indicating they're like your primary or secondary objectives. In this case, it's actually pretty good to know what they are labeled. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and engage the CV while still in port and cause some havoc. And honestly, that's the best way to do it. Mind you though, it's a best way just to hang in there and just do it. Now I'm going to reposition my CV a little bit to defend the port, the aerodrome, because it's pretty much, you'll be the last man standing, well, defending the port if that happens, you know. Okay, so here we go, moving the position towards these cruisers. Now the CV, the Ranger that I was engaging not too long ago, the Raptor, pretty much that aircraft carrier will be moving shortly. So if you have the opportunity to hit it while stationary, please do so. Alright, so I'm going to start moving and engaging that Ranger right now. As you can see, the Ranger has started to move. And this gives you an opportunity to start hammering it while you got a chance. Now, as you can see, that the destroyer escorts are nearby, and that's fair enough. But you gotta really move in and make it all count. Definitely make it all count.
Waypoint reached.
All right. Well, we got some destroyers coming in. That's fair enough. Notice the airstrike that's coming in? There's going to be a few of that coming in right now. I'm going to try and take out some of the bases in the area, but if you can defend it, you're doing a good job. There you go. There's one less thing to worry about. Okay. Ranger is still moving. That's fine. Not worried about that, but as long as I can score some good hits, that's the main thing. Dumping off another 3 torps down this way. Scored 2 good direct hits on him. And that's fantastic. As you can see on the far right hand side of the map, that we got some cruisers in North Carolina, which is tier 8, and also Omaha. Keep in mind that these ships do spawn at different random places, so you can't predict, you know, like all these ships going to spawn here or spawn there or spawn here or spawn there. Always be on the ball. And we got a bigger bad boy Iowa class battleship coming over, and that's coming over soon. And if we don't take it out shortly, we're gonna have a bit of a problem. Alright, so I'm gonna keep removing my planes like so. And there it is. My teammates have taken out that aircraft carrier, and that's awesome. Now let's go ahead and start engaging these ships in the top right hand corner and give us a bit of a breathing room, which is nice. Great dude all around. It's great to see, definitely. Oof, that was a bit rough. Fantastic. The North Carolina's moving in. And look at that, the Sims are coming in. But it's good to see the positioning of the whole fleet. They've done a great job of keeping themselves close there. Oh, I really got chewed up there. Let's see who we got left. Oh, we got a good group of people still left. And it's not too bad. Once you defended the area, and within the 2 minutes of the aerodrome scenario, that means you have completed the objective, and the transport that will just fly off from the base and retreat. And that's it, pretty much it. Which is actually pretty cool. Time to do a dive bomb attack on this North Carolina. Well, don't need to. It actually worked out quite well. But yes. Can we survive for another 1 minute and 38 seconds? That remains to be seen. All right. Dumping torps. Our teammates are killing these ships before I do. It's good. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I was gonna say, give me something to shoot at. Well, they do, but it's okay. So we got less than T-1 minute before this group comes over. If you repel this attack by, you know, killing them beforehand they got to the base, you still win, hands down, either way. But yeah, I can't get in that close because look how close those aircraft have been. The aerodrome is still at full strength, which is good. That's awesome though. Okay. Definitely I can't do much. I'm just only falling back, and pretty much I'm just cannon fodder right now. But look at my teammates, the Turpits and that. They're actually hanging in the back of the base, and they're hanging in quite well. We just won. We just hanged in there, seized the day, and we won. So, big victory. And Operation The Ultimate Frontier, which is not too bad in getting 5 stars on this one. So that's it pretty much, folks. I mean, like, it was actually a very good gameplay right there. But yeah, definitely worthwhile playing. And a big shout out to OverlordBou. He's one of the greatest community contributors in World of Warships. Go check him out as well. But yeah, folks, big shout out to Forward, Target, Naxishima, as well as Poliani, as well as Big MG for making this video possible. Alright, folks, thanks again, and we'll stay tuned for the next one, and have a good one.